everybody, it's me, Chef Antonio, and we are here to make very special food for a very special person in our life, our puppies. So as part of our assisted animal therapy show, I'm gonna make some dog food for Martha. Now, the key thing of this is that Marthas are used to a different kind of food. So when we're done, we're gonna slowly work that into the diet, take a little bit of the old food away. So until about 5 or 6 days, she'll be fully into the new food. So the key is, I got lots of Tupperware. When I make it, it's gonna be a lot of batch, big old batch. And then we're gonna put it in the Tupperware and freeze it and thaw it one at a time for like 3 or 4 days. Take out another one. So it's good healthy food, and I think your doggy, she or he will like this. You get all kinds of kisses on the face, on the lips. You get a paws. You get everything. You get the tail be wagging so hard you can like they could run a generator on it. So let's take a break, and we'll be right back with our ingredients.
And now a list of our ingredients as read by Mini Chef Bubba.
1½ cups of brown rice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 3 pounds of ground turkey, 3 cups chopped baby spinach, 2 cups shredded carrots, 1 cup shredded zucchini, 1 cup chopped green beans.
Now basically, you only needed the 2 pots that I got there on the stove. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook our rice, our nice brown rice, as per the instructions on your rice bag, and then this will be our stock pot that we're gonna cook up all the meats and the vegetables, and then add it to the rice. And oh boy, is that gonna be good! I might eat some myself. And then supervising the whole meal is a Chef Muttley McTreat, making a very special guest appearance. Hello, Chef Muttley McTreat. He wants some of the food. He likes the food. Now the rice, she's almost ready. And I got 1 tablespoon of olive oil in here, and I'm going to switch them, keep the heat on to a medium, and heat up the oil. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook up the 3 pounds of the turkey until she's a brown. She's a done. She's a done. She's a done. She's a done. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rice, and then we bring the rice around here, and we put it the stock pot on a medium heat. Medium. I put the rice back here, and we heat up the oil. We heat up the oil. Now once she's heated up, then we're gonna cook the turkey, 3 pounds, until she's a brown. Now we're gonna put the turkey. We put it to 1 pound. Oh, she's a sizzling. I like it when it sizzles. It's a sizzly. And the second pound. And the third pound. Make sure you don't put the papers in there. Once again, we're gonna cook this up until it's nice and brown.
Hi there, everybody. How are you?
Let's get an idea of the color now. Oh, look it. She's getting nice and brown. Yeah, see that? Nice and brown. Oh, look at that. It's like a disco. Oh, she's getting nice and hot, steamy. I like it when it gets steamy. You like that, Muttley McTreats, don't you? Yes, you do. You're a good dog. All right, I think we're gonna start adding our vegetables now. Oh, look at that. Look at that. She's so beautiful. And then we'll start to put it into our Tupperware. And then, when Martha gets home, we'll be back to show you how she likes a little bit of it mixed in with her regular food. Woo! Before Martha comes home, I just want to show you how much we got out of that. We got like 6 bowls of the Tupperware. Molly McTreats. He likes. Just look at how nice that looks. Oh, that's so beautiful. She's like a colorful. Now Martha, she's going to eat it so fast, she's not even going to notice any color. And now you can change up the vegetables. You could put peas instead of green beans. But they go with the basic of the turkey, the zucchini, and the carrots, and the rice. Okay, the next step, when she comes home from a doggy daycare, she's gonna jump up with joy. They're like a monkey in the streets. Oh, it's been such a pleasure. I love my doggy, and my doggy loves me even more than I love her. It's about a half of the normal amount that she gets. And there she is right now. Martha, you getting hungry? What do you say? Yes, good girl. Let's put some of that new Martha food inside. Do a little mixy. She like it to lick at the spoon. She like to lick at the floor too. Here, you left a little bit on the spoon. Alright. Come on, now we go over. We're gonna serve her your food. There you go. I don't know. You think she like it? Oh, I think she like it. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. I'm gonna do this now a little bit every day until she's 100% on the new food. Oh, the clock, she's going off. And she's done. Oh, look at that bowl, it's shining clean. Oh, you like it that, huh, Martha? You lick at the bowl, good. You like it that? Oh, you got some on your nose. Look at the nose here. You got some on your nose here. Come here. What do you do? Come here. You got it on your nose. There you go. Pick it up right there. Get there. All right. All right. A good girl. Yeah. One of my final ball check. I might have missed something. Now you heard of my clock before. This a clock I get in 1991 from a dear friend. When I was living in Las Vegas, because I watch her cats. And she went into the Black Forest of Germany. And this clock now is like, oh boy, she's like almost 30 plus years old. Only thing, there used to be some birds on the top. There was some birdies up on the top up there. But I had a kitty named Brewster. He jumped up there on time when it was on the wall. And he knocked it off. The birds that used to stick on the top part, the letter V at the top. But it's a real Black Forest cuckoo clock from Germany, and I love it. It's one of my prized possessions. It's 3 o'clock, and all is well. You have a good day, and we're going to be back tomorrow to make some treats for Zula. And Zula, you ready for your treats tomorrow? Oh yes, you are. Oh yes. Oh, look at the nose. Look at that nose. Yeah, you're gonna get some treats tomorrow, Zula. Yes, you are. You're my assisted animal therapist. Yes, you are, my little Zuzu. Oh, your grandma's a favorite kitty. Look at you hiding that face. Look at you hiding that big old face.
Pet therapy has been around in some form or another for over 100 years, and today it's part of programs everywhere from hospitals to college campuses. Many studies have shown that it works too, and that pets can relieve anxiety, stress, and provide comfort. But these effects don't just happen because animals are cute. Instead, they actually say a lot more about what it means to be human. Although it likely existed in some form before then, pet therapy was first popularized around 1860 thanks to the famous nurse Florence Nightingale. She noticed that patients with chronic illness felt better when they had an animal partner by their side. Now, these programs can be found basically everywhere there are people. The technical term for this treatment is animal-assisted therapy, or AAT. There are all kinds of variations, but two are especially common. In one type of program, a handler will bring an animal to an outside location, like a college campus or nursing home, for people to interact with. The other kind is more structured and often involves a counselor or social worker. This type of therapy can include everything from playing with a dog to caring for a horse, and it's often combined with other forms of treatment depending on the patient. Regardless of the program, though, multiple studies have shown that AAT has a positive, measurable effect, both in those with and without clinical conditions. For example, several have shown that petting and playing with a dog can improve patients' moods by decreasing their distress and pain. Specifically, a visiting dog can boost your body's productions of endorphins, which ultimately trigger the release of chemicals that act like painkillers and produce euphoria. Dog visits have also been shown to decrease levels of cortisol, norepinephrine, and epinephrine in patients, which are all stress hormones. Like most things in science, there are some papers that haven't found such significant results. But for the most part, researchers are pretty confident that AAT works. It just might not be because of the reasons you'd think. For one, these effects don't just apply to animal lovers. They appear in people who feel neutral about animal companions too. And it's not just because the animals are super outgoing and always excited to see you either, like dogs typically are. Pretty much all animal companions do the trick for these kinds of therapies. Rabbits, horses, cats, you name it. Even animal farms full of goats and cows are helpful. The effects aren't even because these animals are soft or fluffy. Several studies have also shown that fish, bearded dragons, and crickets can help increase focus and positive emotions. Instead, the secret to AAT seems to be about the bond between humans and animals in general. After all, whether you're sick, stressed, or just trying to process life, animal companions won't judge you. But they will be there for you. Most studies have focused on AAT's effects and not the underlying mechanism, so it's hard to say for sure that this is the case. And it probably varies depending on the person and the animal too. But in general, an unconditional, non-judgmental relationship with animals could give patients a safe place to process emotions or try new tasks. One study also suggested they could be a helpful distraction from other problems or symptoms, or a place to practice social interactions. And there's some evidence for the importance of the human-animal relationship in studies that have been done so far. In a study published in the Journal of Anxiety, Stress, and Coping in 2003, 58 people without clinical diagnoses were presented with a stressful situation. They were told that they might be asked to hold a tarantula sitting elsewhere in the room. Those who considered this while petting an animal, whether it was a soft, fluffy rabbit or a hard-shelled turtle, experienced a reduction in stress and anxiety. But those who were petting a plush toy version of those animals didn't display the same effects, which makes sense if the relationship and interactions with the animal are key. On the flip side, though, other studies with dementia patients have shown that robot dogs are effective at reducing stress and anxiety. These robots looked, sounded, and behaved a lot like the real thing, and the patients responded to them a lot like they did with real animals. So the benefits of the relationship were probably replicated, unlike with the plush toys in the other study. It would help to have some solid research to pin down this mechanism, but it seems like a promising one. Of course, there are other positive side effects of being around animals too, like playing with a dog or helping out at an animal farm will increase your amount of physical activity, and exercise is a well-known way to boost your endorphin levels. But at the end of the day, when it comes to animal-assisted therapy, it seems to be mostly about the bond. Thanks for watching this episode of SciShow Psych.